ridiculous.
You know, it is a champion versus champion, but they're probably not at 4.
Yeah, that's the problem. in the King of the Ring theme, I was looking up some King of the Rings, and arguably one of the greatest King of the Rings was 2001, right? That's when Kurt Angle wrestled 3 matches in one night.
That would be correct.
I think he lost to Edge, though, right?
All right.
The finals, yeah.
All right.
So we're going King of the Ring, but we're not going King of the Ring. We're going on the card lower. There was a tag...
Of 2001.
Of 2001.
Okay.
There was a tag team title match that year. We had the Dudley Boys turning on their brother Spike Dudley, and he faced them with this mystery tag partner.
Fuck.
Spike faced the Dudleys?
Yes.
Yeah. Spike had a mystery partner. 01.
Had to be an ECW person.
Anyone in chat with ideas?
This is before SummerSlam 01.
I don't know if the chat would know.
This is before.
If the chat knows, let us know. By the way, while we're thinking of this, hit a subscribe. We need some subscriptions, please. Look down below at our link. Was it Linktree? You know I'm bad at this. You do this.
Yeah, all right, fine. It's the link. The link tree down below has access to our Twitter machine, has access to our YouTube archives. You can check out all of our past episodes if you happen to miss any. And again, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you do get 1 free gaming sub that you can give to us. Costs you nothing, and it gives us a sub, and we get some money to pay towards putting towards the stream, so that we can grow and make ourselves better for you.
Just want to be better.
Whether you're watching
Get more belts.
Whether you're watching us on demand, no more belts. Whether you're watching us on demand or watching us live, please take a few minutes. It really does mean a lot to us to know that we have support and people out there watching and rooting for us.
Go to gaming.amazon.com, link it up with your Prime subscription, and then give us the free subscription. It costs you nothing again. Free. So, please. Okay, back to the trivia.
Free 99. Okay.
I'm guessing Rhino.
That was going to be my same guess, because I'm thinking of SummerSlam 01.
Mm-hmm.
This is after Mania 17.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino was really with like Edge and Christian at this point.
Because you would assume RVD had his own thing going on. Sabu and them wouldn't have been there.
No, none of them would have been there.
So
I feel like it's going to be way.
It's going to be someone crazy.
Like I wanted to say like Stevie Richards, but I know he was doing Right to Censor around that time. Like he wasn't be there yet. I'm going to stick with Rhino, but it's probably wrong.
Wait.
It was...
I'm just going to change it for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
2001. Let's go with Big Show.
Wow. Well, you were closer with your first.
Damn.
But it wasn't.
But still wrong.
Right?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
The correct answer was what it turns out to be Mr. Tag Team, because he's a tag team with everybody. Kane.
I was about to say Kane, and I was like, no.
Right.
No, he would be in his own thing on a high... Oh, mother.
Kane.
Yeah. Because in 01... So
that's why I went with Big Show. I was going to be like, Kane. No, Kane would be doing something better. Let's go with Big Show, another big guy.
Yeah, no, not in 01.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean...
King of the Ring, I would assume like maybe that was his hardcore stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because he did the hardcore match at Mania that year.
Yeah, so
he was...
All right, well, you got us there, Sal.
Yeah, I mean, tag team season. That's what
tag team season, you're right.
Feeling.
That's fair. That was a good one. Damn.
All right, one on the board for Matt.
Should have said Kane. All right.
-3.
No, that puts you at 5. Puts you at 5.
So, as promised in our advertisements, we are going to keep tonight very simple. We got a lot of pay-per-views tonight, so we want to go over stuff we figure just going over the pay-per-views and then talking about any recaps would be long enough for you guys. So let's start off with King of the Ring.
Boo!
I got a pretty good record.
Yo, you've been on the up. Remember when you were at 500 and I called you out? Yeah. Since then, huge.
So King of the Ring is live this Saturday at 1 p.m.
Okay.
Nice.
From the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Not nice.
Is it the King of the Ring or is it the King and Queen of the Ring?
It is the King and Queen of the Ring. They will be ruling in separate regions. They will not be
No, but
bonding.
the pay-per-view is still King
They
of
will
the
not
Ring.
be bonding in union. Oh, we were being serious. Well, these are important things to know. You assume King and Queen, like they're going to be bound by marriage now and rule together. But I do not think that's the case here.
Especially not in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, not in
I
this.
would love that storyline. Not that they were married, but if they just like got to rule together like King and Queen,
Can we not?
that'd be kind of like some years it'd be like Becky and Seth a good reign, and then other years you'd be like something crazy like, I don't know, Nia Jax and Bronson Reed. You know, that'd be another cool
because that'd work.
Combo.
Because that'll work.
You know, sometimes you're just hating, bro.
That wouldn't work.
They'd be the biggest rules of all time. It'd be crazy.
Okay.
Anyway, so King of the Ring this weekend, as we said, 1 o'clock in Saudi Arabia. That's the sucky part. It is what it is. Let's go to the match card. We got 5 again. Another small match card. I really am tired.
You know, I mean, I doubt they will, but they might add
like,
one more match. You never know with SmackDown, because apparently SmackDown's in Saudi too.
Yes.
I don't know if they've done that before.
But are they taping it? Because they're not making
actually,
it
technically,
earlier.
yes, it would be taped.
Yeah, because they're not going to show it to us.
So we'll probably know by like 3-ish, I guess, based on the time zones.
Yep.
We'll probably know around 3 o'clock who wins and whatnot. But yeah, they could have had a match. I wouldn't be surprised if they had one more. But
I would be surprised.
Wow. Yeah, no, they have stuck to 5, but maybe on like the kickoff or something, like a women's tag title match.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, we'll know because Bianca has a women's tag match, so maybe not. I don't know. We'll
That's
see.
gonna be interesting with Bianca too. Anyway,
yeah, we'll get.
Are we gonna talk about that? Yeah, why not?
We can get to that
At some point. Really quick for anyone who hasn't heard, Juice broke the news to us earlier that the winners of this year's King and Queen of the Ring get title shots at this year's SummerSlam.
Superfest.
So, does that mean the winner will take on the double champion? Or did they remove that stipulation?
There's no... I thought the same thing. It's not a double champion.
Cody
it's
Rhodes
just for the Undisputed
Logan
Championship.
Paul.
Nope, just for the Undisputed.
Title for title.
No.
Apparently, it was a big misunderstanding.
Just poor marketing on their part.
Yeah, just a regular Undisputed WWE title match. No United States Championship.
I will be curious if it works like the Rumble, where they make you pick, or if it's just like you get who you get on your show.
I would hope it's you get who you get on your show, because if it's going to the Rumble, that's getting too. If you get to pick, that's too much like the Rumble. Then it kind of sullies the Rumble for me.
Well, I mean, SummerSlam's already being treated like Mania now with 2 nights.
Yeah, but that's different. Also, like SummerSlam is supposed to be the second biggest pay-per-view in like Mania, so I get why they're doing that. I don't like it.
I personally wouldn't want them to have the option to pick. They should get who they get.
Yeah, I agree.
But, I think the only time they've ever done this before was Bork. So
was what?
Bork Laser.
Oh yeah, Bork.
Bork Laser.
Yeah, but that was also very different because there was only one belt. So like, again, easier.
Well,
yeah, that was only the Undisputed Championship. That was The Rock.
Yeah, no, that's right. During that time, it was just one. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's start from the bottom. Let's start with the Queen of the Ring finals first.
Well, so we're making 2 predictions now. Then we're predicting who's winning tomorrow night, and then we're predicting who's winning Saturday. Just so you guys.
Well, it's not counting It's not counting for the records though. The first part, right?
It might.
No.
Well, yes. I mean, if you choose the wrong person.
Okay. We're not taking points for SmackDown. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So the Queen of the Ring.
But now, actually, wait. Time out. Because let's say we do choose like Randy, but then Tom is the one who wins.
You're wrong.
If we're not doing SmackDown though as the prediction, wouldn't we have to repick? Because we're not counting SmackDown as counting.
So we can lock those 2 picks then, if you want to do it that way.
That's what I'm saying. So those have to be locked tomorrow night.
Say like you want the winner of that match.
Well, no, it'd have to be locked in by the morning before SmackDown tapes.
No, again, SmackDown's not counting. So we would need to, after SmackDown, whoever wins, if you want to change your pick, you can change your pick.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pick whoever you want for now, but
honestly,
that might,
as long as only one
change.
Point is going towards all this.
Exactly.
I
Yeah. We're not doing that.
Fine. Okay.
Remember, we're subject to change up until the pay-per-view anyway. So.
What?
Did I not tell you that?
What? No, I know. Okay, let's go. Queen of the Ring.
Who are you starting with? Queen of the Ring.
So we have Lyra Valkyria versus Bianca Belair or Nia Jax. Lyra beat Io Sky last round. I don't know who she beat before that. Was it Natty or Asuka? Asuka, I think. I think it was Asuka. So she's beaten Asuka and Io.
Yeah, I think if she doesn't win this, what do we do?
So 2 damage control people. I wouldn't be surprised if she won. But,
that's what I'm saying. If she doesn't win this, why are you putting her through all that? Like,
oh well, she's the underdog. It's a great story. Listen,
it's gonna be Nia Jax facing her.
That's
to continue that underdog story, I think. Plus,
that's
with
what
the
I
Bianca Belair news.
Yeah, I don't think Bianca is beating Nia, especially after Nia just beat Jade and Naomi. So it's funny, they got Lyra beating all the Japanese wrestlers, and they got Nia beating all the African American wrestlers on both sides. That's how it's been. If you look at the bracket.
No, she beat Dakota Kai round 1.
Well, she's beating all Damage Control. All right, null and void. Either way, Nia's beating
Zoe Stark,
Naomi and Jade. So
But Jade was disqualification, so it's not a real win.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so stupid. I hate. Oh,
yeah. God. Well, we love our buys in King of the Ring tournaments.
She's never been
Jade.
You hate Jade Cargill?
It's the worst. She sucks. I hate being forced out. Like it's being forced out on our throat, and she's the worst.
You weren't saying that.
Give me more Bianca. What?
You weren't saying that a year ago.
Yes, I was. I never liked Jade ever.
I'm that bitch.
Cut the shit, Danny.
Get him.
She is a worse version of China.
Get him, Matt.
China could at least move better in the ring and do like cooler stuff.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know if I'm with you on that.
That's fine. I don't care. I'll say it again.
Make Jade the bodyguard for the bloodline, and we'll see. We change your tune.
I agree.
Oh my god.
I agree. That's literally all she should be as a bodyguard.
No more new ideas these days. Everything old is new again. All right. So
anyway.
So that brings us to Bianca and Nia. Who's going to win that one? I think Nia is going to beat Bianca tomorrow night.
That's because Bianca's pregnant, right?
Preggers. Yep.
Is it actually official?
He posted it. He pulled it.
He probably wasn't allowed to post it.
The tweet, everybody. He pulled the tweet. No, it was an Instagram update. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with the tag titles. Like, I'd like to think they'd want to get them removed, but this day and age, they'll just be like, we relinquish, and that's it. So no one has to lose. But I think Nia beats Bianca tomorrow night.
Yep.
And then I think Nia is gonna beat Lyra.
Oh, really? All right.
So I'm going with Nia.
Interesting. I don't know anything about Lyra. I don't even know what she looks like. Couldn't tell you a thing about her, but you said she's a face.
Yes.
And she's an underdog.
Yeah, that's what they're going with here.
I'll go with the underdog.
Who do you think's winning Bianca and Nia?
I'll go with Nia because Bianca...
So you think Lyra's going to beat Nia? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
David versus Goliath.
I'm also choosing Lyra. I think the men's King of the Ring is
Lyra or Lyra?
Lyra, sorry.
Am I a Lyra?
I'm pretty sure it was Lyra.
It was Lyra. You said, I was going off what he said.
Or am I a Lyra?
Lyra Valkyrie.
You're the worst. I hate you. Getting ready for those dad jokes already. Fantastic.
That's been...
So I'm going to go with Lyra because I also think Walter's winning the men's, and I don't think you're going to have two heels win on the same night. So...
Stranger things have happened.
You're
Daniel.
right. I just don't think they're doing that for King of the Ring. So I think they're going to have Walter win for the men's.
When Zelina and Woods won, they were both babies.
Yeah, but no one liked Zelina, so they were just trying to push her. That's just my prediction.
So,
and I also think Randy's winning tomorrow night.
So my pick is also Gunther or Walter, or whatever his name is. I don't even know what the real name is anymore.
It's Walter.
It's not, but I just left it there to make him happy.
Well, I put in Walter.
For different reasons.
Oh, I did put in Gunther, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
I changed it.
I thought I left it to make you happy. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Make it Walter, please.
For different reasons than Danny says, not because they don't want two heels winning. I think this is a way to keep him away from Cody just a little bit longer. Because, like, what are you gonna do with him? Like, let him run with the King gimmick.
So, it's funny. I was set on Walter the whole way through from the start. But then they announced that stipulation.
Which one was that?
About the world title. And now I'm thinking Randy wins it.
Really?
And gets Cody at SummerSlam.
Really?
Because, like, all right, think about it. Assume they don't pick their champ. You tell me Walter versus Priest? Or does Drew...
because Priest is going to be a face by then.
Is Walter on SmackDown or Raw? So he would...
Is he? He's still on.
So he would face...
Priest will be... Priest. And Priest will be a face by SummerSlam.
Although we have to imagine between now and SummerSlam... Does Drew beat Priest at Clash of the Castle?
No.
Or does Punk come back and win the belt?
Neither.
Do you really think Priest holds it till SummerSlam?
Yes, because they're going to turn him face. Walter gets his big win at SummerSlam, and you have Priest versus Punk at SummerSlam. They're saving that for a huge pay-per-view. They're not going to put that on like a Backlash.
I don't know. They're all big pay-per-views now. They're all
No, they're not. Stop it.
They are. They put them all internationally.
Technically, yes. But like...
Did you say they announced Money in the Bank 2 days next year?
No, they didn't. Shut the fuck up. You son of a bitch. So who are you going with?
Fastlane, a 4-night affair. Buy one, get one free. No,
You going Randy then?
Put me down for Walter. I want to see how tomorrow plays out. Like if Orton wins and they beat the hell out of him at post, it could change, but I would not be surprised now if Orton beats Walter, honestly.
All right.
I was set on it though, because they've been building up. Walter's beating everybody by submission I've seen. And Orton's
That's what I'm saying, man.
Orton's been selling like crazy, so
I think Walter's winning. Like,
yeah, I just have a hard time seeing Walter and Priest. But again, I haven't been watching, but I just don't believe in Priest.
I've been watching. Priest is getting good. I will give him credit. He hasn't been as bad as I thought he was going to be as a champion. He's actually improving a little bit. And I think he is turning some people. So I'm not like sold on him yet, but he isn't.
So
I don't have to turn off the channel when he gets on.
So he's more Undertaker and less bisexual these days?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Actually, no, because Undertaker is a badass. So no.
I heard he's a big stiff these days.
No.
Ridiculous. I hate you.
Speaking of sponsors, no. All right, so next match.
Producer, my laptop is overheating. So if you can take over the Google Sheet, I'd appreciate it.
So the next match is the Women's World Title match.
These predictions are hot. These takes are hot.
Yeah, really, bro. Like,
Becky
it's
Lynch
killing my laptop.
defending against Liv Morgan. Now, I have a question about this one that I need some help from either the audience or Daniel.
I will try my best.
I'm guessing that's it.
If I can't help, I'll look it up.
I mean, unless you've been watching Raw lately in the women's division.
I got you.
All right, I need to know, how heel is Liv Morgan now? 1. And 2, what is going on? Is she joining the Judgment Day? Are they recruiting her? What's going on there? 'Cause I've been seeing little things here and there online. I don't know if it's people being dumb or if there's weight to it. Like, people are like, they saw Finn and like Liv leaving a car together. Something with the bandana in her pocket and Finn missing a bandana. There's like a whole thing going on online where people are like, Liv's gonna join the Judgment Day and she's turning heel.
They haven't really.
So I need to know.
Granted, I haven't been like watching, focusing.
Man,
it's in the background because it's
would've
been
caught this
boring.
shit.
You
This is
definitely
the
would have.
problem.
But I don't think it's been anything like that. If anything, I would have assumed they were like suggesting a relationship between Liv and Finn.
I can't do it. I'm in my Triple H era. I can't get back into it.
I'll check that for
can
you.
I answer the first part of that question?
Let's go.
She is that bitch.
Liv.
Yeah.
Liv's that bitch.
She's
Okay.
that bitch.
I don't
Okay.
think
She's that bitch.
Why is she that bitch? What happened?
She's got bandanas though.
that's
Damn.
not.
That's all it takes. I'm gonna get a bandana for next week now.
We're losing control. She is pretty heel though, so that's.
She is that bitch.
Well, because I
That's
see
not
she's
the
doing a lot of
problem.
sneak attacks. Like apparently
Yeah.
today at a press conference, she tried to attack Becky from
Yeah,
behind.
she's being pretty heel, so that is true. I don't
So why were
know
you
how
saying-
heavy
so
the recruitment is because they're
Right.
saying recruitment and shit. I don't think they're like recruiting her.
Is
Why were
the
you
crowd
saying-
booing her, or are they like not really like?
They're giving her a reaction.
Okay, all right.
Why-
I mean, I don't know if it's phoned in. I don't know if they're micing in the booze.
Speaking of phoned in, it is 7:20. Danny, do you want to make your pick on this one?
I will pick. Let's go with Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Let's get these picks in, and then we're gonna hit a quick commercial break.
He's gonna go with Becky, and then we'll take a commercial break here. And
No, it's all right.
well, I still don't know who I want to go with yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
Then we'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
yeah. Test. This is a test.
Are we back?
Yes, we
I
are.
think
We're
so.
live. Hello.
Anyway,
Hello.
so your
Hello.
picks are up.
Yeah, I think
Becky
we lost
Lynch's
the minute
mom.
at the beginning,
Yeah.
like when you first started.
So-
It's not on.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're sure we're good now.
I don't know where the story. If it sounds like the story is only like a month in, obviously I know Liv's on a revenge tour. I just don't know if this is like the peak or the end of the story that they're telling here. So put me. Matt, if you know your answer, go first. I'm just.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this rough.
It's rough.
I'm gonna go with that bitch.
There you go with Liv.
Yeah.
All right, Matt's gonna go with Liv. And put me down for Becky.
Ooh, I'm against them.
I again could flip, but the reason is because I'm thinking about this match, which I'm also on the fence with. I don't see both these titles changing hands tomorrow. It'd be awesome.
Okay.
But a
But-
title has to change hands tomorrow,
You
right?
would think.
It
That's
has
why I'm
to.
just like, okay.
Didn't the last pay per view there was no title changes?
That's exactly why.
Not
man.
WrestleMania, the one before.
No.
Yeah.
Backlash.
Oh, back.
Yeah, the one right after.
Whatever.
No, 100%. There has to be a title
But,
change. It you know.
Becky's a
man.
paper champ right now too. She should.
Yo, you actually just made me realize that.
What I said or he said.
No, what you said about there has to be a title change.
And that's
tomorrow.
why I'm like, okay, like
One of these two, but
I could
the
see
IC
either
match makes
one.
more sense.
Well, here's the thing. Bronson's in there. Wild card.
Chad has to win. We talked about this.
You'd think.
We talked about this.
You'd think he has to win.
This is the match. If you're gonna go, if he's gonna be something good.
Can you hear us? Are we good?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
you son of a bitch! You scared me. If he's gonna be
Um,
something good with his heel turn, this is the match.
All right. So
I get it now. This is the match. This is why we need for this to happen.
So
It has to be Chad.
recap here for our good friend Matt. If what I saw is true, let me know. It seems like last we left off, Otis officially turned heel and joined up with Chad. Maybe
Yeah.
still a little begrudgingly, but he went with him. He like attacked whoever he was fighting. Otis is with him now as the muscle.
Mm.
Tozawa and Maxine, he was like, "Peace out, get out of town.
Too weak.
You're Dunyan rings,
hmm
right?"
hmm
Okay.
Which was built up.
Yeah.
Like that was well done. I think.
How
you need to get
involved?
rid of those two.
How involved has Bronson been in this?
Bronson's very involved.
So what's he been doing? Tell
Like
me. Let's
he 2 weeks ago they put him in a match against Tozawa. He crushed Tozawa, so that was the other thing. He's been interfering in matches. Every time Sammy and Chad are on screen, he pretty much makes his way in there. Like he is all over this.
Okay. But he's really. It sounds like he's just picking up the pieces of the two of them.
Yeah.
He's not really in.
Yeah, he's the thrown in one. I think so whoever gets the pin isn't on each other, so this continues, and that's why I'm afraid
Yeah.
Sammy might still get the win.
Put me down for Chad. Just because I need to stick with one of the two changing. I'm gonna think
I
Chad
might
wins it
flip-flop.
here. Again, yeah, I might flip flop too. The thing is, those matches probably aren't gonna get any built tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like their stories are set at this point. But I'm gonna go with Chad winning it tomorrow night. But we'll see. Maybe I'll flip in, make it Live, and Sammy retains. I don't see Bronson winning.
Yeah.
That's me.
I would be very upset if Bronson won, to be honest. Producer, if you could put Chad for both Juice and myself.
Matt.
I was gonna go Sammy, but I think you guys talked me into changing that.
Okay.
I go with Bronson Reed.
I knew he was going to go Bronson. I knew he was going to say Bronson.
Oh my god.
That was hilarious.
Oh my god. This show.
You're ridiculous.
How am I ridiculous? You guys are gonna be upset if he wins.
No, it's not typical WWE. He's right. He's right. It is Vince brain, but he's right.
All right.
All right.
Make me Sammy. Sammy's who I really think's gonna win. I just wanted to get a reaction.
Actually.
Sammy.
Son of a bitch.
Sammy.
Son of a bitch. And then the last match,
The main event.
gotta be Cody.
Cody
Logan's
Rhodes.
never lost.
Yeah.
Defending
It's
against
about time.
Logan Paul.
And Logan Paul is the new champion. What did Gangrel say?
Fans are here, but just quiet today. Sorry, guys. Yo, Gangrel. It's all good. By the way, we're gonna get to you later. I'm hyped for you. You got big things coming. We'll get to you in a little bit. All right. Main event: Cody versus Logan Paul.
Shoot.
I am going with Cody. Whether this is title versus title or just one title, I don't care how many titles are on the line.
Yeah,
Cody's winning this match.
Yeah, Cody's winning. If Cody loses,
I have one question though that's very important.
Let's go.
If Logan Paul's shoulders are on the Prime bottle, does it still count as his shoulders down?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He doesn't get like an advantage, a Prime advantage.
No. There's no extra count. Way to keep me tuned in. It is true, Gangrel. We'll get to you.
It might be like a boost in power. It might help him kick out.
Oh, like when a Mario Kart goes to the boosters,
or like in those games where like that's the healing zone.
All right, you guys are way off.
Just give me Cody.
No.
It's the healing zone.
No, it's not. It's the hydration station. Have you guys not been paying attention?
It heals him. It gives him enough energy to kick out. What the hell am I saying wrong?
Cody Pick is in.
Cody picks in for me too.
I'll take Cody because I can't do.
There's no way the American Nightmare loses in Saudi Arabia.
To fucking Logan Paul.
However,
I heard though he is now becoming more full time. Like
now that I think
he's defended the title twice in 200 days.
Okay, that's not an argument for full time or part time. So
yes,
most of the other champions, no champion has defended their title consistently or a lot in WWE. Stop that. That's not an argument.
He was part time basically for most of it.
Roman Reigns was full time.
Still, I don't really care. Full time, part time, he sucks. He ain't gonna be around.
The only one is what? Seth, maybe. Rhea was full time, barely defended the belt.
Because she was injured.
Gunther was full time, barely defended the belt.
He did on house shows at least. He did.
Because it's Gunther. That's the excuse.
No.
Yeah, because it's Gunther, it's okay.
It's not. It's out of everybody though. Whatever. Like Matt, anything to change?
Are you trying to change the Logan? You said.
I was just thinking they are in Saudi Arabia, and Cody is the American symbol, and Saudi Arabians hate America. Except for the ones that subscribe. Thank you. Could we see the American Nightmare having a true nightmare of American proportions? Jesus.
I'm moving on. So
I do have one more question to ask. Not a prediction, but a spoiler. No.
Spoiler.
So I have a thought for this show. I think with tomorrow being, I know today's Thursday, but with tomorrow being tomorrow and where they're going to be.
And Memorial Day weekend. Anyway, continue.
I think the end of this show is the debut of the Wyatt Six attacking Cody.
The end of the SmackDown or
end of the
pay-per-view? Okay, King of the Ring.
Tomorrow is Bray's birthday. And I just think when they're in Saudi, that's where they had Bray win the belt as the Fiend. I just think they're going to bring it back. They're going to do something with them all attacking or at least showing up and threatening Cody in some way after the match. That's how I think that this pay-per-view ends.
Okay.
I like that.
Just want to throw that out there.
I do like that. And I hope that is what happens.
Led by the great Khali.
Yeah. Oh, and Bo Dallas, Hall of Famer.
Yep, I know. So I do like that. I hope that happens. Moving on.
Yeah.
Anything else for WWE? Any other questions or things you saw that you might want to ask about?
No,
I don't remember if there's any other topics.
Nope, that's all I got. I won't be watching live, but I'll watch it at some point on Saturday.
Yeah, same.
So we'll see.
I feel like it's been a very quiet wrestling week or two because of the playoffs and stuff. So has been a lot to be excited about.
What playoffs?
All right, moving on to AEW's Double or Nothing, which will be on Sunday night at 8:00.
Go Rangers. All right.
And this is a fuller card. We have about 9-10 matches so far.
That one came in hot.
You gotta be careful with that.
It was like half the size. Whoa!
We have 9 to 10 matches so far.
10.
And definitely more will be added between now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll do the whole 0 hour
13.
announced on Saturday night.
If they have less than 12 matches, I will be very surprised. So, you want to start from the bottom again? Scroll on down.
Yeah.
Not too far. There's some blank spaces. Right there. Perfect.
Okay.
Bang Bang Gang versus the Death Triangle. Good to see that. Ray Phoenix.
Is that their official name now?
It's always been their official name.
They're not Bullet Club anymore?
Oh.
So,
sorry.
Before we get going, first off, just want to check and get it out there. Have you watched anything lately? Are you in the loop?
Not at all.
Okay. Have you seen stuff online or?
Nope.
Not at all.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So the Bang Bang Gang, it's interesting
So
because
there's 4 of them now?
No. So Do you want to
Continue.
go ahead? What were you going to say?
What was the
first?
question about how many people are in it?
He said
No.
4, and I thought he said there's
He
4
said,
people in there now.
"Are they officially
Yeah.
the Bang Bang Gang?" Or he thought they were the Bullet Club, and I was going to say that they are two technically different but the same.
So what it was the Bullet Club Gold was the 4 of them, and Bang Bang Gang was just the 3 of them. But
That's what I was going to say.
it does seem like now they might just be going by Bang Bang Gang, and that's it.
That's kind
I think that's because what's his face isn't back yet.
Well, no, but I mean, because they've taken it off of the website. Like they used to have them all. They all said Bullet Club Gold on their profile. It's off all their profiles, and the match graphic just says Bang Bang Gang. I probably saw the same thing you might have seen today, asking the same thing. But,
That's annoying.
It's kind of stupid.
yeah, so I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not happy about that. I hope when he
But-
comes back, it's just Bullet Club.
So the interesting thing with this one, though, from what Excalibur was saying last night on the match graphic, as of right now, it's not for the titles.
No.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
just
they
a
never
straight
announced
up-
that for the titles.
But Excalibur made
this
it
is
sound
supposed to be like a whole
exhibition.
Pac versus them war kind of thing.
So we'll
going on.
see. But Excalibur made it sound like they might add it eventually, and I think they're wrestling on
Saturday.
Rampage or Collision.
Oh, okay.
Like I think they're doing the Guns versus Penta and Phoenix, so they'll probably add it. To the finals, but-
I think the Bang Bang Gang. I don't know if they can get the belts to the Death Triangle, even if
It's
like
not for the belts.
I know, but
If they add
I think they're gonna add the belts. But even if they don't, I think they're gonna. They've been on a little bit of a run, and I don't think this is the team that I think this helps them get a further push. Personally, so I'm gonna go with Bang Bang Gang.
Death Triangle, fully
On
health,
the middle.
full healthy.
Remember.
Death Triangle, or is Ray Phoenix with one arm still? Or
He looked okay. He looked
okay.
he looked all right in the ring. I
He
mean,
looked okay.
You know, he didn't have a match. We'll see how he looks on Collision, I guess, how he moves there. But you know,
I'm
looked
gonna
all right.
say
Looked all jacked if you see a picture of him
Yeah.
online.
I'm gonna go with Death Triangle.
All right.
Illuminati.
Freaking Albert Hante's still there.
Alright.
Is he?
Still there.
He's the best.
I'll fire
Alright.
him.
What about you?
I am going to go with the Bang Bang Gang. I'm assuming they're going to add the titles on the line.
Yeah.
If they don't, it does leave it up more up in the air where I could switch the pick. But I'm going to assume belts are on the line eventually, and Bang Bang Gang wins.
I agree.
Guns up! Was it Pac? 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 Pac?
Pac.
Pac? Pac?
Pac.
Pac?
Pac.
Pac.
Anyway,
Pac.
Tupac.
next match.
Pac.
Someone in the crowd did that. They're like, it's Pac, like Tupac. Because JY was asking, like, is it Pac or Pac?
Barbed wire steel cage match for the AEW
Wow.
TNT Championship. Adam Copeland, Malachi Black.
I'm sorry, what's his name?
Malachi Black.
There it is.
A singles match for him?
Yeah.
Singles match. Supposedly to keep them out is, I would assume, is the barbed wire to keep people out.
Or keep them in.
Yeah,
Why not
well,
both? I could see what's his face, the barking one. He could probably come through the he could come through the ring.
Oh,
Like,
old
so,
school like
a
Kane.
la Big Show.
Yeah.
Kane.
So,
I always remember Diesel and Undertaker. Diesel just getting like pulled back in.
I have a feeling they're gonna add like Kyle versus Buddy on the 0 hour or something, like a 1-on-1 to get them on. That's just a random thought from
Okay.
me. But if you didn't see what happened last night,
That was, I liked it.
Copeland.
You would like it.
Copeland hit Malachi with a bloodbath, like
Oh, I saw that.
from the fucking
Yeah.
rafters hit
Yeah.
down, and that's where it brings me to my point for Gangrel. I'm hyped for you, Gangrel.
Got him. Brought it all back.
You hit Malachi with the bloodbath.
Bam, bam.
I know you're showing up this Sunday, and you're helping my boy Copeland retain his title.
Wow.
Give me Adam Copeland holding on to the belt.
That's nice.
Because
I-
of Gangrel. Let's go.
I do agree. I think Adam Copeland is going to be my pick too, producer. I think Adam Copeland's my pick as well.
I mean, the interesting stipulation, in case
Not
you don't
tied to-
know or don't remember, if Copeland loses, he has to bend the knee to the House of
Oh,
Black.
That's important.
Now, I don't know if it's just a segment where he bends the knee and acknowledges and that's it, or if it's like, hey,
You're joining House
you're
of
in the
Black.
House of Black now.
That would be cool.
And like, you know, like this kind of gives me the feeling of like the first Judgment Day
Hmm.
when he started it in WWE. So
Which
I
he's
don't-
been giving a lot of interviews about and saying like how much he was upset with what they did with it and what
Yeah.
he originally wanted to do with it. I'm like, yo, keep talking about it, bro. Like, TK's just gonna be like, yes, sir, whatever you want to do. Another
Yeah.
faction, let's do it.
I don't think so because
Both me and Juice.
they've taken his wedding ring. Like They stole his wedding ring, Copeland. They've been hitting him with a lot of mental stuff, give him the edge.
He brought out his wedding ring last night. That was so disrespectful.
Yeah, it was like on the horned mask. He like had it on there. It was really cool. I'm really excited for this match.
One of the most hype matches on for the card.
So yeah, I'm sticking with Copeland.
What about you, sir?
It's tough because I could go both ways here because one, all the points you guys made about Adam Copeland, why it makes sense, and is it time for him to drop the belt? Maybe not, but I'm thinking how Malachi is usually booked very strong. I think he beat Cody twice, right?
Mm-hmm. That was when he first came.
Yeah, but still.
He beat Kyle this week on Dynamite.
He beat Kyle. I don't know.
O'Reilly.
Oh, that Kyle. I don't know if you were talking about Kyle Fletcher.
That's fair. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Good save, Matt. All right.
No, he's right.
That's not the first name you thought of.
Yes, it was.
That's crazy.
I believe him. I could see. I could see in his face.
That's crazy.
Let him live. All right, go.
My only concern is that the barking guy. I always forget his name.
Brody King.
Yeah, him.
Oh my God.
He hates cops.
What are we doing here?
And cops are down this week. Cops are down bad this week. I don't know if you guys saw.
Cops are down.
I don't know if you guys saw the video came out of the cop that supposedly got dragged by Scotty Scheffler came out.
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
He wasn't dragged. He wasn't dragged at all. The cop completely made that up.
Yeah.
So
he ran up against the car.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. So things are not looking good for cops. So does that mean cop haters are on the ups and ups right now?
I think so. Don't Jesus.
And meanwhile, Malachi Black is partnered with a cop hater.
This podcast is not.
I'm not saying I
have any view in any way,
I'm not getting
shape, or form.
political. I'm just stating
so
facts.
we're clear.
I'm going to give you one more fact before you can make your pick.
Okay.
You can't spell Adam Copeland without cop.
Mm.
Oh boy, so that's three things now. Oh my goodness.
Just put it out there. That's it.
Listen, I backed the blue. But that cop in Louisville was
Last time I checked,
we're
not in Valhalla for this match.
I'm going Malachi.
All right.
I'm going Malachi. Time to go strong. Give him a strong
See you later,
booking.
cops. All right. Malachi Black.
All right. Next up, IWGP.
This is so stupid.
Title eliminator match.
Why?
So stupid?
Why is it an eliminator match? Why? Why?
Yeah, this had to be New Japan getting political, stepping in, because obviously it's their title. There's no way Tony can just gets to book it how he wants it to. I still don't get how Hobbs got the match on Dynamite and Takeshita gets this on pay-per-view. It is backwards to me, but it makes the match more exciting because they've already said if Takeshita beats him, it's a title shot against anybody in the future for the title, even if Mox loses it. Obviously, we don't know what's going on at Forbidden Door yet, but yeah, there's a chance Takeshita could win. Do I think he's going to? No. I'm going with Mox to beat him here. But again, wouldn't be surprised if Takeshita. I'm gonna give credit. This show, honestly, every match I feel like can go either way. It's very hard to predict.
It's very hard to I'm already looking at the future ones. I was like, I don't even know where I'm going with any of these.
Very hard to predict this show.
Like the next three, anyway.
But I'm going with Mox to.
I feel like the title match is the only match I'm like very confident in my pick. And even that one's no, I feel very confident.
Yeah.
Anyway.
John Moxley.
John Moxley for me as well.
Takeshita has to win a big one eventually, right?
He's won a bunch of big ones.
He just beat Matt Sydal this past Wednesday.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
That's big.
Outside of Omega, what has he really done?
Didn't he beat Jericho?
He beat Jericho twice, I think.
Maybe
it was Omega twice.
Jericho's washed, though.
There was a whole video package if you watch now.
He joined the Don Callis family.
Oh, forgot about that one. He was picked up at the airport, right?
Yes.
No, I feel like there's another big match I just forgot about that he won.
Yeah, I'm
I'll go Takeshita.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just to make the producer type out something different and not just copy and paste this whole way.
You got it. You almost there. Almost there. There it is.
You would back the
Up next, in a quote unquote straight up wrestling match.
Okay.
Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, this has Trent cheating to win all over it, especially after Orange got the first win with the turnbuckle. I feel like they're setting up a Trent win here.
He went out of his way to say, "I want you in a straight up wrestling match because you cheated." And blah
Mhm.
blah blah. So like, I don't know. And there's been a lot of Callis family fingers all over this.
I also,
too,
it's such a good story because I hate it so much.
where Callis is like pushing hard to get Cassidy, and is like, "Cassidy's with us." Like,
he booked him in a tag team match last night.
Is his picture on the Titantron?
Not yet.
Then it's not official.
But
It's not. No, because Cassidy hasn't said yes yet.
we
He's
want
like,
him really
recruiting
bad.
him hard.
Like even Trent was even pushing off Callis, saying like, "Get the hell back! Like, get
Yeah.
away from me!" While he was trying to attack Cassidy.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's hard. It is hard. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Trent.
What did Trent used to tweet out all the time?
Oh, it's maybe this is the one where we win the big one.
I'm going with Trent. I think this is the one to start it. This is the one where we win the, and I could see his picture on the Titantron in the Callis family, so that really swayed me too.
Who, Orange Cassidy?
No, Trent.
Oh,
So that's 2 for Trent.
I think Trent could. Like, it's a-
Me.
a swerve.
Yeah.
A swerve. Yeah, give me Trent. I don't like it though. I might change that. I really don't like it.
This is the hardest match for me.
I'm kind of following these two, honestly. I just
This is the hardest match for me
Follow me.
because
oh shit.
I don't know if Ospreay needs this belt.
Roderick Strong defending the international title against William Ospreay.
William
Question:
Answer.
No, maybe not.
Let him live.
Undisputed Kingdom, are they a thing still?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they actually a thing, or
Yes.
just a thing in name?
No, they were
very
all
much a thing.
they were all on Dynamite this week, attacking Will.
They're still,
So
they're
they're
still
strong
all helping. Very strong, with the exception of the Wardlow, Adam Cole, obvious bad
you know,
juju.
I'll take Strong.
Okay. This is a hard match, man.
Strong, like the police.
my mind has been set on like you gotta. I don't know what Cole's timetable is, but I feel like Cole coming back to not the promise of what they were going to be, like, kind of hurts it. You know what I mean? Like, he said, okay, he's gonna win this title. He's gonna win this title.
But that could be an intriguing storyline.
But Ospreay is such a buzzsaw here.
Yeah.
I think he's above the international title. Granted, the
Me too. That's the problem.
I mean, you know, the international title, it's easy to think of it as a mid card thing, but it's really not. I mean, think of who's held it so far. Like, any of those people could be main eventers, have main evented.
You're right. I don't know who to pick. I gotta go Ospreay. I don't like it. I feel like I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
Spell his name right.
There's an A after the E.
The spell is
W?
right there.
What?
A-E.
What are you doing, Juice? You're the tiebreaker here.
You're following us.
Well, now we're split, so which way do you go?
Draw.
Double
No,
count.
hey.
Double count that. Draw might not be a bad. Actually, draw might
alright.
not be a bad one.
I gotta look up what the time limits are on these matches. They might be 30 or 60.
If they're 60, no way.
Yeah.
If they're
that's the
30,
thing. I don't think international.
but I think the lower card titles aren't 60.
I think the TV titles are like TNT and all that. Give me Ospreay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say draw.
Nah. Well, I'm gonna look up the time limits. If I see it's like 20, 30 or something like that, I'm gonna probably do draw.
All right. FTW Championship.
Who's in this match, Danny?
Looks like Chris Jericho, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right, my guy, the wrestler.
The guy.
The guy
got
who's
his
in the
brain
match to eat the
removed.
pin.
Took his brain out of his head.
Brain out of his head. Surgery.
Back at it.
Put it back in.
On the saddle. What a guy. Whew.
So,
Finishing move, the brain buster.
I feel like you
So-
gotta go Jericho?
Well, let's give Matt his backstory here, so you can know what's going
Yeah,
on.
they're still milking this.
I'm not.
storyline, see?
I didn't say that was a pick yet.
So Jericho's under
You're finally
the
listening.
Jericho is leading the learning tree.
Yes.
He's doing this weird gimmick right now where it almost feels like he's doing like a washed up comedian.
Yeah.
It's like, hey everybody, good night everybody, how y'all doing? Hi.
Well, what?
Hi.
Is he trying to be face or is he trying to be bad?
He's
being heel.
He's heel.
But I think what he's doing is giving into all this talk about like how he's washed up, all this. So he's going to like that last tour kind of thing.
You're welcome for the Jericho Vortex, everybody.
Yeah.
Like he's like all the terms. Like he's all in on it now.
So it's very interesting.
And he won the FTW, the For the World Championship from Hook.
I saw that.
Shibata and Hook were in like a mini little tournament they did. And it ended up being a triple threat match where Brian Keith tapped out at the same time to both of them doing a submission. So that's how they both got the shot.
Normally, you just don't count the tap.
What?
Normally, you just don't count the tap when there's two people tapping you because you can't get.
Oh yeah, normally a tap's a tap. Like if he just tapped with one hand, then they both still win. But he went out of his way to do both hands, and he didn't need to. Like no one really ever taps like that. Whatever, that's a nitpicky thing. Either way, they both won. Yeah, I think Jericho. I don't think he's gonna lose it yet. I think they're gonna keep rolling with this whole learning tree, have the belt piss everybody off thing. So.
It's just interesting where they go with Hook after this because Jericho wins. You don't need to keep the feud going. It's not like it's a hot feud.
Well, Joe.
And then what do you do with after that?
Well, Joe got in Hook's face. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
So at some point they were backstage, Hook and Shibata talking, and Joe got in his face, and he's like, "What are you doing?
100% right.
You're better than this." Blah 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 blah. So they could start putting Joe under his wing.
You're right.
So I think that's where Hook goes.
Yeah, I'm going with Jericho also. So me and Juice for Jericho.
Jericho.
Yay!
The others don't make sense.
Clean sweep of Jericho.
Yeah, Shibata wouldn't really work here. Hook would work, but you don't need to do it. He's got to move past this now.
Yeah, really. Like, there's no reason to give him back the belt.
Yeah.
All right. If we can just scroll up to the.
We'll just see the top. Yeah, the tippy top. There you go.
So the big four. Well, I mean, they're all big. I said that, then I realized Will Ospreay.
Well, it's a triple main event. Except Tony Storm match has got to move down. The other three are a triple main event that is being billed as this show. So
let's go. Let's go to Tony Storm first since you're there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No, leave it. No, we're just kidding.
Yeah, you can leave it. Yeah, I'm just.
So Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. How are you feeling about this match? Because Serena Deeb's your girl.
I love it. I think Serena, while sometimes she can be a little nervous, probably on the mic, she's a great talker.
Mm-hmm.
She delivers. She's great in the ring.
When she gets passionate, she's good. Like, once she gets over the nerves and she gets into that passionate mode, she's very good.
The next gear, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. I'm shocked that I get it's not for everybody. I know some people are getting tired of Tony's shtick. I love it.
I can't believe you're getting tired of Tony's shtick, man. I think it's
great. I mean, I personally did enjoy when she was, like, just kind of more her before the character thing. But that's like a fine line. I love them both. That's like 1A and 1B for me.
But at the same time, like, why do you want to get rid of gimmicks so quickly, especially when they're working? It's not like it's running its course. Like, you can do so much with this. Let it run for a while.
If anything, I think it's heating up.
That's what I'm saying.
With Mariah May.
It's crazy.
And then you got, what's her name?
These are the same idiots that love The Undertaker for 20 years. Like, you can't see this correlation. Like, let a gimmick run for more than 6 months.
Like, Mina Shirakawa's getting involved. Forbidden Door's coming up. I think there's going to be a lot there. They're going to use with, like, Azumi, I think it's just AZM. I forget how she says it, but yeah, a lot of wrestlers are going to be coming in.
It's gonna be good.
I don't think Serena's gonna win in. I mean, could she? Sure, but I think Tony's going to keep riding here.
Yeah, so. I don't think they built as much as I love Serena. I don't think they pushed her enough to be the one to dethrone her. In as far as a big deal, like they push her as a big wrestler, but not like a Mercedes Moné kind of thing where it's like, oh man, like...
I don't know. I think they pushed her well enough to make her a credible threat. Like, I could see it happening. I just think Tony's still got some legs here. That's all.
Right.
Like,
So me and you for Tony?
Yeah.
Make it 3.
3 for Tony?
Tony Storm. Hey. Tony Storm.
All right, next match.
Is that our new theme song?
We got Anarchy in the Arena. Elite versus Team AEW, which is FTR, Bryan Danielson, and the flame-throwing Darby Allin.
Okay.
The one-legged.
The one-legged, half a face, run over by a car and gets up to tell the tale. Then comes with a flamethrower and almost sets everyone on fire.
Driven to work by Daddy Tony.
He made it back before Jamie Hayter. Think about that.
Yeah.
So
it's very confusing.
He made it back before Adam Cole.
I don't know why he's here. It's foolish.
I was terrified watching the end of that Dynamite.
I thought he was gonna set someone on fire.
The whole time I'm sitting there just going, Danielson, get away from him. Get away from him. He's holding an open flame, and like
very low.
I kind of trust him, but like you can't trust fire. And I was like, all it takes is that thing to go poop, and just the fire just pop and spread, and he's just holding it. And then at the very end, he goes to blow it out. The flame doesn't go out. Rather than just be like, oh, it's not going out, he just takes it and holds it down now. Now he's walking around swinging the flamethrower at the end of Dynamite, and it's hitting the ramp. He's walking by fans. I'm like, bro, stop. It scared the shit out of me. I loved it, though. It was a great spot, but I just didn't want Danielson or anyone to get hurt.
I thought he was gonna kill someone. I didn't think it was necessary. What's the flamethrower?
Oh, no,
for?
it was necessary.
What's the flamethrower for?
It scared them off.
Nah.
It worked.
Nah.
I almost wish, granted, we'll see what happens on Sunday, but I feel like that would have been dope if you saved it. He could bring it back, don't get me wrong, but like...
I think I would have preferred it on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but we'll see what they have planned.
But then that would have, like, for them to, like, do a scare... Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what they have planned.
All right, maybe I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. Okay.
Yeah.
But who's winning this match? Is... I really don't know. I think it should be the Elite for the story. So I'm going to go with the Elite. But I could see them giving Team AEW the win just...
I mean, up until this past Wednesday, they've been stacking the deck every week. It's been all Elite.
Yeah.
It's been all them.
Yeah.
Like the whole story, getting like the upper hand, momentum. Just this past Wednesday, finally the baby's got like a little like, hooray. So, by the way, I'm calling it now. Like, I almost legit want to put money down on it. There's going to be a real glass spot with Jack Perry. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Not a doubt in my mind. Also, find it very interesting. Last 2 weeks, when there's been an Elite beatdown of the baby faces, who has the crowd been chanting for? CM Punk. Last 2 weeks, loud, not even like little, like loud CM Punk chants.
Not surprising.
And it's not surprising, but I just find it very funny. And I'm like, you know, what could have been? Like, and that's the problem. I feel like it's just been a lesser than storyline the whole time, and I'm never gonna be fully invested. It's not terrible. I get it, but
it's not what it should be.
Yeah.
So who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with the Elite. I just, you know, I'd almost be more annoyed if they lost.
Like,
as much as I don't like them.
That's the point. Like
they need to win to keep pissing everybody off.
Unless this storyline's just dead quick, then yeah, lose and then reset, whatever. Mm-hmm. But assuming that this storyline's going on for a while with Omega and shit, they gotta take the first blow at Omega, because Omega's only did this, not TK. Yeah. So you gotta take the first blow at Omega and make him lose to like be like, we're the better EVPs. Yeah. See ya.
Well, now Tony's back now. He has to be back. He had no neck brace on. So he's got to be back on every week now. So he has to be running things again. And I would not be surprised, though, if they did another, like, turncoat. Like, Garcia turns and, like, helps the Elite or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Like, I'm just trying to think how they're going to do it. Like, how they're going to win. But that's just me.
What do you think, sir?
Changed my mind 3 times as you guys have talked.
Well, it's a storyline. Yeah.
I think I'm going to settle with my first instinct being this squad right here. The Young Bucks. We're going to lead the way to the Elite.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
I just don't think Darby's healthy. Like, he's probably going to be out of the match quick.
I thought Garby. I honestly thought Darby or like Sammy Guevara were going to come back and take his spot last minute.
Elite for me.
Like, I didn't think Darby's going to make it. I still have a feeling he might not. Like, the night
it just feels like...
That's why they did the spot with the flamethrower.
Danielson doesn't need the win. Like, I don't know. It just feels like...
Keep in mind, 3 of the 4 people in the Elite are also champions. Granted, last time we did this with Dynasty, we said the same thing, and all 3 of the singles champions lost a 6-man tag. But I digress. So,
true that.
Double true. All right, 2 more matches.
Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. This is,
before you guys analyze it, let's
go.
Can I just say something quick here?
Please.
If Mercedes doesn't win, what are we doing? Mercedes.
By the way, also
they brought her in as a headliner.
That's it. Like,
they brought her in as a headliner.
Also,
Mercedes for me too.
Mercedes or Mercedes.
Oh.
Extra E there.
Oh.
Oh well.
Oh.
Hey man, you guys supposedly checked this before, so
Oh.
I had to leave
You
one.
guys
I had to
didn't
leave
catch
one
either.
for. I had to leave one for funsies.
yeah, I'm sure.
Couldn't afford a car, so he named a Mercedes.
You're lucky I didn't leave Katsuyori to Keshta. Okay,
Hey man,
like.
I wouldn't have been embarrassed.
All right.
Mercedes for me too.
Like I'm sure there's a good storyline. I'm sure we could go way in depth on it, but I'm just thinking like they brought Mercedes in as like the boss, the headliner, blah 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 blah. I mean, do you have something to change my mind? Like if she doesn't win the title, what are we doing?
The Statlander heel turn is incoming
Okay.
on Willow. Plus, I think there's more story to the bone if you lean into Mercedes just becoming heel from losing after facing Willow after a year. Because it was a year ago this week she fought Willow the first time and got hurt and all of that. And so there could be a better story there for Mercedes going more heel. Also, they've been telling the story, the angle they've done is Willow's been there wrestling, loving AEW, been there, and Mercedes has been more about like the spotlight and the events and the PR things, and she's not as focused. She's not here to like, she's not ready. So like, they could do it. They could go with Willow, and I would not be surprised. I'm currently on the side of Mercedes, so put me down for Mercedes, but I would not be surprised if Willow hung on. The biggest reason I went to Mercedes, though, is because this Friday on Rampage, Willow's teaming up with Stat again in a random tag.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so, like, they're still playing up Stat and Willow as a tag team. So I just think Stat could play off Willow, like, attack her and give Mercedes the win or something.
Interesting.
But,
All right, last match of the card: Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage, AEW World Championship. As much as I love my pops, I don't think it's time to end the Strickland reign. So I'm going with Swerve Strickland.
I saw they pulled a reverse on Swerve from what him and AR Fox did to Nick Wayne. They did it to Swerve.
Yeah, they could. Yeah,
They hit him with the picture and everything. So that was great storytelling.
Yeah, it's been a solid story.
I can't see them giving Christian the title.
Yeah, right. So
Swerve.
Yeah,
right.
I liked what they did this week with the double
Swerve
cars.
for me and Matt.
I like what they did with the cars, like the double cars, kind of boxing in Christian, so he couldn't drive away. They attacked, like Swerve. Christian got in a car, he's gonna drive off and get away, and then Prince Nana rolled up and drinking some coffee, stopped Christian, and then Swerve got him and Swerve beat the shit out of him. So it was a nice little like.
Thank God Nana's back.
And that's the thing. It was nice because Nana's back. It shows Nana's with him. It's not like he was with the embassy or getting paid off or anything like that. He's just with his boy Swerve.
Love that.
Yeah.
So you go.
But I'm going with Swerve as well.
Sweet.
This isn't it. Also, I find it interesting that they announced next week on Dynamite they're doing another one of those casino gauntlets, and the winner of that gauntlet faces the AEW World Champion at Forbidden Door.
Oh wow. So it could be a Forbidden Dynamite.
Yes. So keep your eyes open on Dynamite to see who is in that match. Would not be surprised if it was a New Japan guy. But yeah, my pick is Swerve.
Sweet.
For this one.
All right. So that's it. As always, these are subject to change, so we'll let you guys know next week how these come out.
15-0.
I ain't changing.
15-0. No.
Next week will be a quick go through the predictions, because next week we're doing a huge...
Wait. Before we do that, I have one thing I need to add.
Okay.
I need to declare victory in the ongoing feud, the ongoing saga of Juicebox versus Ian Riccaboni and Caprice Coleman in the name of Angelico versus Angelico.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm claiming victory. It's over. No matter what happens from here, I've won.
Gotcha.
Recently, thank you. Recently on Ring of Honor, both Ian and Caprice on numerous occasions called him Angelico. That's it. After months and a year of them saying Angelico, it's Angelico. No, he told us it's this, it's that. They were just calling him Angelico. It's over. I won. I'm taking the victory. Y'all lost Ian. Y'all lost Caprice. Angelico. That's it.
That's so funny.
Closure for all our viewers at home.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
had to be said.
Next week, we are doing our next huge Greatest of All Time tournament. It is the Tag Team Greatest of All Time tournament. A little preview of our top four.
Yeet.
What's our top four, Juice?
Top four. Dudley Boys. Hardy Boys. Road Warriors.
Or Legion of Doom, depending on how you know them.
FTR.
Solid top 4. Couple of different errors there. I'm very excited about this tournament. Picking the 64 was great. The wild card, I think for the first time, isn't the craziest wild card. So that'll be very interesting as well.
Yo, Gangrel, hit us with the hydrate. Hold up. Gotta drink up.
Is it Prime? Then it's not hydration. Sorry. So please join us next week for the first round of the tournament and see what our predictions were. Have a great night, everybody.
Peace out, everybody. Have a Memorial Day.